Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. In the last episode, I think we started the trial? No, that was the episode before. We were getting through Miss April May's testimony here, and we've noticed some contradictions in her testimony and some sketchy stuff going on with Edgeworth, if you know what I'm talking about. This episode, we're going to see where this breakdown leads us. As we can see, we've finally gone to her true colors. Well, now it's time to freaking remember the voices. What's it to you, Porcupine Head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Oh, boy. A little too crazy there. Ooh, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Ew. Oh, it's so silly me. Did I, lose it? Yes, you did. I hate that animation so much. I guess I did. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? That's right, she did slip up. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... I want to say she heard... Oh yeah, she heard about it! The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? Yeah, because of the tap. That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. The wiretap. That's what I think. Have a look at this. That. I found this in Miss May's room. Ooh, you're in trouble. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Let's go, Judge. On our side for once. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? I think so. Can you prove that? I think not. Ooh, that's a really cool sprite. I still don't know if I can get rid of the text box. That'd be really cool. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple, guys. What? Oh my gosh. Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. This, right? I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Okay. Again, what is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker. It tells you the time. Yes, we've heard that many times now. Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? What do you have to object to? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Are you singing to yourself now? Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? She tapped something else, and you get what I mean. Okay. Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? What kind of insult is that? It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that right? Is that it? Or is that it? Oh, now she's crying. I don't care about your freaking pity tears. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Actually, no. Miss May. What is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone. Talk to me in that tone of voice, will you? You killed her, didn't you? I don't think she killed her. I think she was more so an accomplice. Order. We order. What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping. Oops. So you admit you tapped her phone? But wait. I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm a good girl. Really? Can you prove it? No way she can prove it. You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer. But I can prove it, and I will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Maybe it was the bellboy. That'd be an interesting turn. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not at the scene of the crime of... was not at the scene at the time of the murder. The scene of the crime of the murder. Oh my gosh, I can't read. So, where does that leave us? It is in my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's cell phone. However, this is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. We could call the bellboy. Because I don't think there's really anything else we can get out of Miss May. We know that she was tapping the phone, but I think... because there was the thing of, coffee on her table, right? And it was set for 2, right? And the only other person that we really know from this episode is the bellboy, and I doubt Gumshoe did it. Gumshoe is not smart enough for murder. I'm sorry, Gumshoe. I think we're gonna have to call the bellboy. I don't know. Let's do it. Or should I save? I'll save. Just in case we make a bad decision right here. Oh boy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. You object to everything that I say. Freaking Edgeworth, shut up. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. What, you want a date for preparation just so you can get your freaking, like, not accurate evidence condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. I'm gonna be honest, I read that and I don't understood what he said. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Gotta accept it. Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Don't worry, Phoenix. I think I'm smart enough. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Hello, bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. I forgot what his voice was. Oh yeah, it was tea. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I don't know what voice to give him. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. This looks way too suspicious. That or she's trying to get a little something. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to her guest, Miss May, herself. Interesting. I see the defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now, Maya will be finished. We got this. We need to just think hard. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. Let's press it. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required for me, sir. I check in guests, check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you refrain from asking for frivolous questions? I think I've seen that word before, but also I'm illiterate, so sorry about that. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Sort of like the judge and Edgeworth's voice combined for him. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... Oh, I see. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? I see what he's talking about. Oh my gosh. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. That's a little suspicious. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. That... So she would have been distracted. If he brought it at 9, she would have been distracted and not be able to see the murder. That's interesting. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9, then. Precisely. Exactly. And most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about that time? I delivered the iced coffee to to our guest, Miss May herself. Interesting. Are you sure it was Miss May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, I guess, sir, favored me with the embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for... or embarrasser? Embrasser? I don't know. For embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir, more a peck on the cheek. Well, you got a little crush on her. Oh, why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Oh? It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, out of decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. I see differently. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest! Come on, Phoenix. Oh, wait. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. You object to literally every sentence that I say. Shut up, Edgeworth. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it. Now this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Room serve? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I freaking... Oh, I can't with this. I'm way too nervous. What do we know? I don't remember really what we knew from that. Not gonna lie. Room service? Tell me again about room service. Again, sir. At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May and to Miss May in room 303. I guess I requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Okay, this is going off topic. Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skimp on ice, sir. Oh! What did he say? What did you say? Oh, or rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? We did it. We did it. You know, you can't object to this. I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. Witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Oh, well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite, indeed. It was the good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof. You fool. Edgeworth. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. And when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I'd hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May? The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet, Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Get him good, Phoenix! Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and the defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That's all for today of the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Really? Court is adjourned. Oh my gosh. We've gotten a new development. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there! Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, Maya's so adorable. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too. Maya, pick a side. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. And, you know, if you want to go to jail and you want him to take you to jail, you know, you can do that. I can just leave you, you know, Maya. Like, you know, I don't have to. Well, I sort of do need the money, you know. If you can pay me, that'd be pretty nice. Okay. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. They arrested her. Oh boy, I bet the police had fun with that. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Oh my gosh, are we gonna interview her? She's not gonna crack at all. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. You know what? I really like Maya. Maya might be one of my favorite characters. And this is like only like her introduction too. I really hope, because I know she's a big part of the series. So I really hope we get to see like a lot more of her character and a lot more growth and stuff like that. That'd be really cool. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I still don't like that. I don't think she ran to the right. I think it was the left. Like, it had to have been, because how else would the nightstand have gotten broke? And also, how would she have died if she went to the right? She could have ran out the door if she went to the right. So, I still think that's very fishy. I don't know how much good this will do to me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued! Oh my gosh. Well then. I guess so. I guess we'll save over this one. Um, well then, September 7th, visitor's room. Oh, I am sad that this is the first thing that we see. um, I think that might be it for this episode. I am sorry if it was a little bit shorter than the other ones. But we did get it to be continued, and I'd rather have it be, well, maybe we can just get to where there's music playing. Actually, no. We'll end the episode here. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Sorry if it was shorter. Um, I think this is a good stopping point. It sucks that we're gonna have to continue the next episode seeing her face again, for a second time in a row. Um, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this game, and I'm really excited to see where it's going, especially this trial. Like, this section right here was actually insanely hype because I don't really know what I'm doing. Um, so I was really nervous. That's why I saved a few times in there. Um, yeah, so I'm really excited to see where this goes. And honestly, every time that I play this game, it just leaves a smile on my face. It gets me excited. Like I like seeing all the action and stuff that happens. But anyway, that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys next time.